again, no reaction is the best reaction at this point, much like what we have to do with this attack by an 18-year-old refugee from Somalia, Muslim, is what they're saying, at a university. At a university with the students there who have many of which have been protesting supposedly on their behalf, anti-Trump. But the thing is that it isn't, they have no honor. There is no honor among these people. There's no honor to you for sticking up for the refugees. There's no honor for you. And the other thing is that our president of the United States, rather than waiting for those that are treated by these acts of terrorism, Americans being treated this way by these acts of terrorism, because that's what they are, rather than striking out against these acts of terrorism, if a president is waiting for the people to strike out, then that guy wins. One person wins. That one guy who hurt those people, yes, we had many victims, but that one guy will win and be revered if he can get us to strike back at them so that the president can declare martial law. And we don't want that. We want peaceful transition of power, and once President-elect Donald Trump gets in there, then all bets are off. I can most certainly say without a shadow of a doubt, in my opinion, that he's not going to allow this. He will treat it as terrorism. He will treat it as those attacking Americans in our lands. They're coming in and attacking in our lands, whether they're refugees or not. They're still attacking Americans, and that's an act of war and terrorism, and it will be handled accordingly. But until then, don't let that one guy be a saint among his people, because where he's attacking at university, where some of those people are sticking up, many of our schools are sticking up for these refugees. I know personally with a relative of mine who is principal of a school or teacher at a school, I don't know what it is, but she says they are frightened. The refugees that are here are afraid. Yeah, this is an 18-year-old. He's still a teen, and he doesn't seem too afraid to me. So don't be fooled. Don't you be fooled, because what's going on is little acts of terrorism all over the place to incite the American people to a civil war, since our president is not declaring war on these acts of terrorism or these terrorists. And in doing so, then he can call it a state of emergency and declare martial law and call it American against American, because that terrorist is now an American. That refugee is now an American. So we don't want to do that. We really don't. This is Sonia De Lorraine. In my humble opinion, food for thought. This 28th day of November 2016. Everything I just stated is in my humble opinion in regard to what's going on right now. This is video number 5, and it's the same day because with the holidays I got behind on these things, and these things keep happening. This happened today. Anyway, that's my humble opinion by Food for Thought, in my humble opinion, by Sonia De Lorraine.